Hey, this is Brenna Nightingale, co-host of Fab Fashion, and I'm here with makeup extraordinaire Laura Leone at the Desh Salon. She's going to show us some great beauty tips, so what are we going to talk about today?
Today we're going to talk about how to maintain your eyebrows.
Very cool, so let's go meet the model.
So here is Abby. She's our model today. I'm going to be working on her brows. And let me just show you. What you do not want to touch is what's on the inside of where I'm drawing. Don't touch anything above this white line. So all of this stuff right in here you can touch. So basically on your own brows, feel free to go anywhere along this section in here. But once you start getting above this white line here is when you're going to run into trouble. That's when you'll end up with really thin brows. Generally speaking, I don't recommend that anybody tweezes this top section on their own because that's when you get too thin up in here. So I'd highly recommend if you feel that you have something right in here, you can. But once it starts getting down into there, I wouldn't recommend it. And then in this middle section right in here, you want to never pull anything that goes, if you were to take a pencil and put it from the corner of your nose to the very end of your brow like that, you can pull anything right in this section in here, but you never want to go any farther over because that's when you're going to start pulling, making it so that your eyebrows start getting more spread apart. So right now I'm going to show you which section is okay to pluck. Close your eyes. Now you've seen the sections that I've pulled from. You never, ever, ever want to go any farther than that unless, you've been doing your eyebrows forever, because otherwise that's when you start getting into the problems where you end up with the really thin brows, or you'll get really thick right in that section right in there and then have a thin little line coming out, or, it just won't look right. So if you feel really self-conscious about your eyebrows in between seeing your eyebrow artist, then that's the sections that are perfectly okay to tweeze on your own. Just taking a look at Abby's eyebrows, you can see right in here, close your eyes, Abby. Right in here, there's a slight hole, and that's where most people will run into trouble, is they're gonna see this hole and then try to even it out, and then you end up with a super thin eyebrow. So when you see these holes in your eyebrows, never, ever, ever try to, thin out the brow to even it out. Otherwise, you'll end up with no eyebrow. Okay, so when you're going to fill in the brow right in here, this little hole, you would just go along the bottom of the brow in one thin line and really light-handedly draw along. So this will give you the illusion that you don't have the hole there, and that will make your eyebrow look nice and full and a good sharp line.
Is there just one color for the brows, or is there like a variety of colors to match your brow color?
There are a variety of different eyebrow colors that you can use. You can use a pencil, you can use a powder. Generally, most people are more comfortable using pencils because you do get a nice sharp line, and then you take a brow gel and blend it out. So color-wise, most people, I would say, are a lighter blonde because you don't want to have huge, big eyebrows. So just something that's going to darken it in enough so that you can see the brow and not make you look like all eyebrows, depending on if you're trying to go for that look. If you want that look, you can go with black. It just really depends on, the color of your hair and your skin tone. So generally speaking, most people want a little bit of a lighter pencil or powder. And now I'm going to show you how to use the brow gel. You just blend it in, blend up the line like that, and it will blend in your line so it won't even look as if you have anything on your eyebrows. Just like that. So now I'm just going to go back and clean off the white line, the barrier that we put on, with a makeup remover on a Q-tip. And there we go, great looking eyebrows.